Right. Enough playing around, Dick. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench?
Why, he did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well.
Jeez.
God grant him eternal life. Some soul.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 of the Bearded OG. We're picking up right where we left off. And we are now in the new zone here, so let's see what happens.
Much further.
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They look pretty frightened.
Flirt?
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle. A great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
Let's just keep listening.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
Yeah, let's keep listening.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
Ask about the plan.
What happens after we get to Sukdal?
We'll find out soon enough. The main thing we have to hope for is that the local lord will even receive us.
Who is that?
He's got an
Sir
important
Peter
visit.
of Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself. Very important man.
I bet he can't wait for us to ride into his courtyard.
We don't look too impressive, that's true. But I'm hoping Dry Devil will put in a word for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. Do you know him, Henry?
I don't know.
I know him,
I don't remember.
and I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Express concern?
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting.
Oh. Okay, they didn't let it finish. So it looks like Zhishka's doing better.
Long last.
Suchdal, huh? Or Suckdal?
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I'm Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka. And young Henry.
He knows me?
Margrave Jobst.
Oh, that's Jobst.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir,
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's go!
Well, that's better than getting kicked out or arrested or something. At least we get to stay. I don't remember Jobst from the first game. I'm sure he was in there. I just don't remember anything about him.
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you said so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotslov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you know what I mean.
Perfectly, my lord.
He's this guy's still hurting. Catherine's already sitting down and eating some chow. Oh, why am I all blurry? That was weird. Am I supposed to sit? I guess so. Oh, you know what? We are really, really low on food. Yeah. That's probably why my vision started blurring. Let's have some of this. I didn't see anything on the table for us to eat, so I guess we'll eat our own food. We're going to have to get some more, though, here pretty soon. It's up to 59.83. Yeah, let's just go with that for now. I mean, they're eating. Okay, hold on. Can I get up and find something to eat too? What are we exactly? What are we supposed to be doing? Okay, talk to Lord Pisek in the banquet hall. Can we go back to the other region at some point if we want to? Can I? Okay, I can grab that bread and the chicken legs. And it looked like there was some more cheese there too. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so we can eat up to 17 more, and a roasted chicken leg will do the trick. Okay, we are nourished, but my goodness, we are still need lots of energy. We also have some perk points. And we're pretty tired and a little bit overloaded. So our strength and agility is probably not so good just because we're so tired, would be my guess. All right, we have an unarmed point. Sting like a bee. After the first 30 seconds of a combat in which you are unarmed, your attacks will be 30% stronger and your stamina will recover 30% faster. That's not bad because, you know, if it's a prolonged fisticuffs, that could really help. Start me up. After executing a combo or master strike in unarmed combat, you immediately regain some of your stamina back. Okay, bring them on. If you defeat an opponent unarmed, your unarmed combat skill will count as 3 more, and your stamina will recover 25% faster, making the rest easier to deal with. The effect will last 30 seconds. Okay, so that would be good for a group melee, which seems to be all of them most of the time. All attacks made during a clinch will deal 10% more damage. If you fight unarmed against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combats, yeah. Okay, I kind of like this sting like a bee. Let's take that. Swords. We have Slice and Dice. Each of your subsequent sword strikes in an unbroken series deal more damage. You can use a long sword with a shield, but you lose 30%. I don't like that idea at all. Cutting edges for sabers. Cleaver is for hunting swords. Gladiator is if you fight without a shield. Okay, let's do Slice and Dice. The rest of these, unless we come across a saber that I really like, I mean, I don't know when I would ever use a hunting sword again. And it's not likely I'm going to use a one-handed weapon without a shield. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll take the rest of them as they come. There's no point in not taking them, but I think we've used all the ones that seem interesting to me. Hardened Veteran. In combat, your stamina will recover an additional 10% faster. Pure Teutonicus. Attacks will be stronger the more injured you are. The effect will only work if you have 75 points of health or less. Unbreakable. If you're outnumbered in a fight, your stamina recover 20% faster. Ironclad. The weight of your armor. Basically, they don't weigh you down as much. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge, or sprint during combat, you gain a +3 bonus on warfare skill, and your stamina replenish 50% faster. You know, that's not bad, actually. Because I do dodge on occasion. Probably not as much as I should. So, yeah, let's go with this river. Okay, anything else? Yeah, we have a strength. Strong arm. If you stay in fully charged attack, your stamina will slowly recover. Grand slam. Blunt damage of all melee weapons increased. Hardworking lad. If you carry a sack or a dead body, the weight only counts as half. Let's go strong arm. Use some more charged attacks. And then we have a main level perk. Well built. As your strength increases, your carrying capacity increases. Okay. Heroic vigor. Each level of vitality adds 1 extra stamina point. And it applies retroactively. Local hero. If you're in a place with reputation 6 or more, you have +2 on strength, agility, vitality, speech. Burger. In towns, villages, you have +1. And memorable, changing your reputation, good or bad, spread more widely across the land among different groups of people. Well built's a good one. And heroic vigor's pretty good too. Let's go with that. Okay, so I think that's it for perks. Now, what does this again say? It says, talk to Lord Pizek in the banquet hall. All right, so we're finished eating. There he is right here.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Yeah,
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
He was saved by Prague forces. Well, that's pretty much it.
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
I don't remember. We only met once. Yeah, so let's just go with that.
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Stay silent.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
She doesn't
Where
like
did he
him.
go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
All right, why?
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, why is Jobst even here?
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
Okay, what was the Dry Devil doing here, I guess? I don't think Henry knows who this guy is.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
All right, So what do you think of the situation?
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Nope.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Yeah, we need to rest. Any news on Hans or Liechtenstein?
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
Excuse me. All right, yeah, Henry needs to go to bed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before
Actually,
going
I
to
would.
bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
All right, cool. Let's go have a bath and get some sleep. Pardon me. So, courtyard, bathhouse next to the wall. Over here, probably.
What'll it be?
Show me your wares.
Oh. Okay, we can actually buy some... let's get some bandages from her. Well, actually, hold on. How many bandages do I have? Other? I've got 15. I think that's good enough. We could maybe buy a little more food from her, but let's hold off on that. If we have the bathhouse, don't they clean our stuff anyway? I thought I had some soap. Well, I do, but it's in my storage chest. All right.
Maybe next time then.
Sorry. So do I just... Okay, hold on. Do I just go in and take a bath? I don't have to talk to anybody? Maid Susanna? I'd like a bath.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you. You are wonderful. That's what I call service.
Get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
Ooh, okay. Are we done? Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we need to sort through too. But I have to say, I like this coat actually a lot better than the one we've had before. So we may end up keeping that. But I got stuff I need to go through and, you know, put our outfits and all that stuff back together. Thanks, lady. Zuzana. So, yeah, all of our stuff should be clean. Oh, she didn't clean... Okay, so I guess she only cleaned the clothes that we're wearing. Which means we still need to find a place to wash our own clothes, which we might be able to do around that water, maybe?
So I went to see my brother.
And?
To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye, once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, we're out encumbered. I wonder if this place that they're going to let us sleep, if I'll have access to my chest there.
I'm sorry.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Can I bring a torch out? I guess I don't have a torch. It's just really dark. Okay, I think he said to go upstairs. And that there was a garland over our door. Okay, hold on. Does this tell us anything? Go get some sleep. I didn't turn down dinner. I won't say no to Betty. I think they're ready for us. They said I'll find my room in the palace on the floor above the banqueting hall. There's a garland of flowers above the door. So, do we get up there from the outside? There it is. Okay, finally. I assumed this was another bedroom, and I assumed incorrectly. Okay, jeez. This is the room with the garland above the door, so I guess this is our room. Well, this is a lot nicer than the other shitholes we've had to sleep in so far in the game. Like a hell of a lot nicer. We can actually take that stuff, huh? That's not stealing? Alright. Is there a trunk that has our stuff? Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, we have access to our stuff. Wow, this is a huge upgrade, you guys, from what we had to sleep in before. What a nice place. We even have our own shitter. That's amazing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through all my stuff and assemble some new outfits. And then after that, I'm going to sleep. What time is it? You can't delay, no time to lose. What? I'm going to sleep and save, and then when we wake up, we'll do the next thing. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. We went to sleep. Henry's dreaming.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better?
Say yes.
It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
Yeah, but justice is a factor here, Pops.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
It's not just about revenge. It's also about justice.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Ugh. Very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, thank you.
No, definitely not.
It's very kind of you.
Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
She's a nice girl. Okay, so we should be fully rested because we slept for actually a long time. Yeah, we're at... Oh man, I was gonna take a chamomile potion, but it's all right. We're up to 90. That's pretty good. So let me show you my outfits. This is our normal fighting outfit, and I went with von Bergov's shield because it just looks badass. I don't know. Yeah, I think these are his coat of arms too, but I just like the look of it. It's much better than what we've had so far. The hood doesn't match super well, but it's a nice looking hood. It's not all shoddy like the other one we had. So we're gonna run with it for now. And then this is our charisma outfit. So we have a total of 30 charisma with this. We got this really nice blue body coat. And then this is our stealth outfit. Why didn't it save my stealth outfit? What the hell, man? Okay, you know what? That's bullshit. Let's go back to here. Ooh. That's a little bit of a risque painting there. All right, so if we go here. See, this is our stealth outfit. I don't know why it didn't save that. See, one thing I don't like about this game is that it screws up your outfits when different things happen, and it doesn't always remember them, even if you still have all of the stuff in your inventory. So, since we're just going to do this over again, let's go ahead and take a chamomile, because this will give us more energy before we sleep. And then it's going to go through that whole dream sequence thing again. Unless I can skip it. I don't know if I can. Skip all. Hold space down.
The Margrave...
You mean...
Ah, shit. So, okay, so the game took my clothes off when I went to sleep, and it fucked up my stealth outfit. God damn it. All right, let me put this back together again. Okay, I think we're back in business here. So this is my stealth outfit, and here's our conspicuous noise and visibility stats. Okay, So, what do we need to do? We need to go find Zizka and talk to... Hope he didn't cause any trouble at the fortress last night. It seems I'll find him down in the courtyard. And Margrave... and the Margrave. Maid Zuzana.
Christ, pardon me.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I'm sorry.
It was nothing. Just a slight cold. Aye. A man would be calling.
Over here?
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admirable. If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
But why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisak used to be the king's mintmaster, and everyone knows he's on Wenceslas's side.
Yes, but...
But I'm sure you're not afraid of him.
You're right. Let the ginger fox come. Our walls will hold back his army.
Or most of them, at least.
Was?
I'm just a simple village woman. But the wall above the gate is crumbling like stale bread.
She needs to clean the blood off her dress.
And the towers. The local villagers have them stuffed with hay.
But, good wife, you don't know what you're talking about. There was a lot of rain, and a storm destroyed the hay sheds.
As I say, I'm just a simple village woman. But still.
I do what I can.
And I wouldn't dare say otherwise, sir.
She's such a smartass. Now let's talk to Catherine.
Lo, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Your garrison's... I don't know. I haven't looked at your garrison. I don't really want to insult him. Not that interested in fighting. Let's just go with that.
To tell the truth,
I should have put my
may have been in
charisma
a
outfit
few
on, by the way.
battles, but fighting isn't really my thing.
Getting captured is more your thing, right?
Jesus,
Leave
Catherine.
him be, good wife. Not everyone's born to fight. What's more, many a knight wouldn't dare to take on my men, let alone an ordinary boy.
Well, okay, hold on.
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge.
The fuck's that got to do
We'll
with it?
stuff your clothes with straw so you don't come to any harm and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here. The
Pullcock?
first to bleed loses.
Pullcock? Oh shit! You didn't even fucking. Okay, I got the wrong stuff on. There you go, Pullcock.
What the fuck was that?
That was a master strike. Here's another one. What kind of fucking name is Pullcock? Okay, hold on. Can I can't get into my inventory to change my outfit. I'm doing this in my stealth outfit, man. Not that I had any trouble with it.
Excellent, Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that.
You
feat.
should go wash your dress.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's.
That could be good if it's von Berghoff's.
I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
Why is Henry wearing those shit clothes?
Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
Decorated
I
field
saw
crossbow.
Zizka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Oh, are you jealous,
Do you want to
Catherine?
come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
Okay, so Okay, I was gonna say, man, you better not have changed my clothes again, damn it. Let's switch to our charisma outfit. Man, he's slick looking in that, isn't he? And let's see, we got a decorated field crossbow. Wow, look at how much that thing's worth. That was a nice gift that she just gave us. Holy crap, man. Yeah, I'll take it. In fact, you know what would be cool is if we included this, maybe instead of our bow, in our stealth outfit, just because the bow's kind of big and bulky. I'll have to get some bolts, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, that's a nice weapon. Okay, so, talk to Gerda. Hi, Gerda.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What would you like?
How are you? Do you know where Dry Devil went? What's new around here? How are you?
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous, and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know.
You mean the captain guy whose soldier I just kicked the absolute shit out of? That guy? Okay, where's Dry Devil?
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnock of Kunstad went, would you? He was a guest here.
I don't know, but I hope as far away as possible. That animal almost raised his hand to the Margrave.
What? How did that happen?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about that kind of thing. But if it hadn't been for my husband, he'd have been at his throat, believe you me.
She needs her dress fixed. It's kind of shoddy looking. Okay, what's new?
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
Okay. Is there something else?
I beg your pardon, milady. I'm asking.
If it's mercenary work, you'll have to ask.
Nope. Okay. I don't know why it didn't go gray, like as if there was another option.
God be with you.
Careful.
Okay. Let's get back to our charisma outfit. All right. So we need to go find. Well, wait. We need to find Zhishka, but where is he? I thought we were supposed to meet him in the courtyard. Let's look at this. Oh, I guess he could be anywhere in the entire castle. Okay. Okay, hold on a sec. How do we...
Ah, it's strange.
Oh, here he is,
like a
right
letter
here.
from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Lord.
Here, I want to look at something real quick. Okay, so that cleaned our belt and our body pouch. I had a couple pieces that still had blood on them. And I think we're good now.
Bav! From the walls! And were you conquering or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were storming a wine cellar, you see.
Ah, I do see. Only maybe you shouldn't go around telling people that, sir. It doesn't sound too heroic.
So what? Heroes like to have a drink too, now and again. I've got loads of scars from real battles anyway. Like here, on my other arm. A groom hit me with a crossbow nearby Yitchin. The boy was nearly 15. Poor fella.
That's how I lost my sweetheart.
Someone shot him?
No, he shot someone else.
Ah, I see.
And what about your eyebrow, sir? It seems a bit crooked. Do you have a scar there too?
I nearly lost my eye.
Also in battle?
No, I was a lad. I made a bet with some friends that I could run all the way down the Devil's Slope without stopping once. That's what we called this one really steep hill. Once you started down it, you either had to run all the way to the bottom, or tumble all the way there.
And you went tumbling?
I did nothing of the sort. I ran down. But as I was celebrating, prancing about like a deer, I tripped on a root. I landed on my head and cracked it open on a stump. An inch or two off, and I'd have lost that eye.
Okay, cool conversation. Let's talk to him.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Ah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along, too. But she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing. And you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's the Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Rattay. I only know what I've heard about him.
Well, all right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
I'll be going then.
Okay. Go to the banquet hall and ask for an audience. I wonder if I should... Oh, it says I should hurry. Yeah. I'd like to kind of replenish my potions, but that's going to take a while, so let's just go play along here until, at some point I imagine that they're going to set us free and let us do our own thing again for a bit.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I have the feeling you already know everything. Well, let's be respectful.
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Rattay, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected guest?
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before, and of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed.
I have a feeling like I need to be on the level with this guy. I guess we could say this.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
Okay. It won't end well. Yeah, it's complicated.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
It's all my fault. Nothing happened. Play it down. No, let's again be on the level with him.
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Well, yeah, kind of for both of us.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Believe me, I didn't intend in the least to make such an insinuation. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Yeah, we can tell him this.
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Nah, let's not say that.
And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
I didn't say anything. I really didn't.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Berghoff already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress.
Hell yeah, we got good digs here.
As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Oh, so if I stay here, I can't keep looking for Hans? Well, if that's the case, you know Henry's not going to stay here. Yeah.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans.
He's talking about going home to Ratai.
I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
I mean, he's probably not wrong about that.
Margrave. Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
Oh. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
Boys?
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Man, I wanted to stay in my digs.
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
Okay.
Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, And if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
No, let's just...
The road's quiet.
Have a nice
The
ride.
surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
Okay, let's, That's a new quest. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is... I think I'm just going to probably cut the camera here until we get there. But I'm hoping the game will free me up here in a little bit so I can get potions made, do some blacksmithing, you know, the stuff. And we never even had a chance to actually look at the town of Suckdal. So I'm guessing that's going to happen fairly soon. So, all right, I'll bring you guys back when we get there, or if something crazy happens in the meantime. Devil's Den.
We're here. I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen von Alternable, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
It's time to fight.
Kiss your ass goodbye. You'll be fucking sorry.
Is that what you call fighting like a man? Have this for your effort.
You look like some ducky shut you
I
off.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's the... I thought this guy was the devil. I mean, the dry devil.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. but they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3, so unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody'll listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Man, when is the game gonna let me do my own thing? It's like non-stop. Here, before we leave, is there a... yeah, here we go. Let's click cleaned up here a bit.
Come on, lad. Mount up. We have
Okay,
to hurry.
coming.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in that jail. I left her there on our wedding
Oh my
night.
god.
Well,
This guy's a piece of work.
that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially to your family. If my wife gave birth to something like that, I wouldn't know whether to fetch a priest or a shovel.
Fuck you, man.
You don't know shit about my family, so keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or I'll kick your ass.
You'll see.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, carpe demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks.
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can
He's as bad as the
stand it.
huntsman.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob.
but it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
So I must have missed something. I thought Kobienko was the Dry Devil, but apparently not. Nope. Okay, let's let him do his thing.
Just better not piss on my boots or trip over.
Houndmaster 24 to perk point. Sounds like Mutt's found something. There's a grave here, but I don't see a prompt or anything.
I should stay with Kobienko.
Oh, where did he go? Off in the Tulies?
No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk, but we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Eda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them.
In the water?
There should be a shovel around here somewhere.
Yeah, right here.
Hey, lads, come here.
I'm here.
What are we going to do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
This mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest?
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janor's tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then.
Caterpillars?
We don't have much time.
So I wonder if what Mutt was barking at, that grave, that's kind of far away from here though. So what do? Just follow him? I guess we follow him.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Why
don't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place.
Jesus. All right. Watch, there's probably a dead body in here. Everybody makes Henry dig in this game.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Man, I hope they didn't throw him in the water.
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
We're moving. No stalling.
You have as much fun as watching grass grow.
Go get it yourself, man. Wait, we're going back to the camp? No, we're going over this way.
Right. Enough playing around, Dick. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life. Some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Are you... What are you growling at? I don't know what he's growling at. He's probably going to take us over to that grave that Butt was barking at. Well, nope, he's taking us here.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally important.
Gunsmith's
You
kit.
can guess which
Carefully
of us
wrapped
is
handguns.
which.
And look, they don't weigh anything. How about that?
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
Nah, I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Okay.
I think I've heard that one before.
Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today.
How did Zizka put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassav. Nightingales have nothing on you.
Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kicker out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that and troll up and drink your wine, brother. Waters of harlots and brags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Drink your booze, then we'll make hats roll like berries.
Oh, okay. I guess these are the guys that Zizka gathered up.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
Hey, he's got his eye patch off. It was it was purgatory.
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
And then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Well, make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
There's the devil.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Halt!
What the fuck? Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Oh shit.
Matilda!
Aw, poor Matilda.
Ow! My leg, damn it!
We shot him.
No, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
It's kind of funny how the game even
So next time, will you hit the
makes
mark?
it so you can't hit
I'd
anything
rather
with those
settle
damn
it without
things.
bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at the sky again?
You're obeying the orders of the Lords of Lipa? What? I will shoot, but in your belly. There are mini vests. I don't think any of these are gonna work. So let's just fuck with him.
Look, let's get this straight. We both know we'll be done with you in no time. You and maybe one other might give us a bit of trouble, but the rest will crush like flies.
What are you blabbering about? My men are better armed than you, and they're certainly not scared of you.
That may be true. But the most ruthless killers and bandits in the land are hiding in these woods with me. Cutthroats who murdered and pillaged their way through the kingdom. Your weaklings don't stand a chance, my friend.
Hey! Where are you going, you morons? All together! Nobody moves a single step!
Okay, wait a minute. We better switch to our sword. Wait, is this... Is that gun loaded, though?
Right there! We'll finish this one!
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm wounded!
Got him! Neck!
There we go. He hit somebody at point blank. Here, let's try it again.
You got him!
I'll be done with you in a
You
flash!
think you can scare me? Not a chance!
Okay, who are we after still?
Lice him up!
Oh, just that guy?
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Stings! At least it stopped. We're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly.
Okay.
You need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
Okay, hold on. We need to do a little bit of looting is all. Man, that is worth a lot of money. Milanese Brigandine, that's kind of valuable too. Noble's Gauntlets, yeah, we'll take those. We'll take those. Old Brigandine leggings. Sucks that the horse died. Okay, let's go check these guys. Tall kettle hat's worth a lot of money. Chainmail gauntlets, Lemonade with rondels. Old Brigandine, we'll take those. We'll take the bread and the groschen. This is the guy we killed. What's that? That's a broad longsword. Yeah, actually. That's worth some money. I can make those too. I mean, I've got the recipe. Houndskull bassinet, level 3. Magberg Horace. Ooh, wow, that thing's worth a lot of money. I'll take that. That's worth a lot of money. Tournament gauntlets. It's the first time I've seen those. Saxon plate legs, noble quilted trousers, and groschen. Okay, let's go here for a minute. These, or this one anyways, is better than what we're currently wearing. So let's put that in our main combat. Yeah, we'll put that in our main combat outfit. And it has a charisma of... Yeah, we can wear that for this too. Houndskull bassinet. Okay, that's not as good. Okay. Spined kettle hat. I think that's what we were wearing. And then if we look at this Magberg cuirass, that is better than what we're wearing. What about this Milanese Brigandine? Ooh. Okay, here, let's put this on. And then compare it with this. So this excuse me, has less stab and slash, but it's also really damaged too. So I'll take it and fix it. And then I'll fix them both, and then I'll compare and see which ones are the best. Okay, and then these Laminaire hands with rondels are better than what we're currently wearing. So let's do that for both outfits. Noble's gauntlets. Plain Laminaire gauntlets. Same, that's what we already have. Or no, we just took those off, right? Okay. Tournament gauntlets. Those are not as good as what we currently have. Okay. I don't think any of these legs are going to be as good as our Milanese plate armor legs, so I'm not even going to try those. Okay, yeah, we got a few nice armor upgrades, and then the broad long sword, 110, 122, 24, is not as good as Radzig Kobula's longsword. So we'll just fix this up and sell it then. Oh, you know what? I think this pistole is actually a higher quality than the one we, the one we got before. I'm pretty sure that one's only a 1 or 2. This is a level 3, but I'll have to compare it, to the one we have. But, okay, that was added to this outfit. But we want to go back to our sword and our shield. All right, let's talk to Jiska.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep
How
quiet.
are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You want me to go? I think you said you wanted me to arrange. Okay, I guess he wants me to go. Sorry. And how come you're not? Well, he needs to stay here and build his band. So.
All right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Yeah.
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bahuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
Okay, tell me more about them.
Well, you've only given me their names, but I need to know a bit more than that. I don't even know where to start.
Come and see me before you head out. I knew them pretty well, so maybe we can work something out together.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
All right, am I finally free to do my own thing now for a bit? Wow. The game wasn't kidding when it said, a long time ago, once you pass this point, you won't be free for a while. That took a long time. Okay, so what am I supposed to do exactly? We got to go talk to Catherine and ask Kobienka about the rest of the band. Okay, so where did he go? He's right here. Oh, nice. All right, tell me about the people in your gang.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Didn't you say you wanted to find this Liechtenstein?
What if I bumped into one of them by chance on my way to Kuttenberg?
Right. I suppose it's possible. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I can be very convincing.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavik who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard.
Wily
People
dude.
say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I mean, yeah, let's just not say anything.
And where do I find him?
I hear there is someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
Okay.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of
we
Polish.
find that Janos guy.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, what about Raniek?
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a three-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos? Why?
I just love life like he does. No one knows when the Lord will call him. So why waste time?
As you say, you never know what day will be your last. And that is especially true among us.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Needs to simmer a bit longer.
Okay.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
Just a moment.
About life? What? Here.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Master Huntsman's hose. Proper hunter doesn't pull down his pants before a ford. Okay. Oh, he's got a gold badge of head start. Nice. Oh, you know what? Let's actually sell a couple things to him. Just to lighten up a bit. Yeah, let's actually sell him some of these. Yeah, I want to basically sell everything that's not Henry's. Except for maybe those, I guess. And we'll keep the Quick Finger and the Savior. I can't make the Aesop, but I can make all of this. So we'll just sell that stuff too. Here, we'll sell the shovel. And we have 2 of these, so we might as well sell 1 each. Oh, crap, he doesn't have enough money. Alright, is there something he has that we might want to buy? We could buy his lockpicks. Guess we could buy... okay, that gets us back in line here.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Oh.
Aye, you'll convince me. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
and
so
come again.
we got rid of a few things. All right, let's take a look at our journal here. So, yeah, why don't we... well, okay, where is Catherine? Talk to Catherine. She's way down here. But didn't she go to Kuttenberg? So this will be like the big town anyway. I suppose we could talk to this Bohuda dude on the way, since it's, you know, not really out of our way. This would be more out of our way, so we could do that one later. So yeah, the plan will be then that we'll go talk to this Bohuda, and then we'll work our way down to the southeast here to talk to Catherine and uncover Kuttenberg, which from what I understand is a pretty big town, and that should really open up some stuff for us, you know, for vendors and blacksmiths and alchemy and all that good stuff. That is the plan, Stan. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share out the video. And we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.